Nobody never knows, say me and you. Nobody never knows, say me and you.
Goddamn, come! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Press Play podcast. I am your host, Kid Chronic, and we in the building with the lovely, the beautiful, the talented Denyque.
Hey,
Denyque is in the building. Denyque, what going?
hi, Chronic. How are you?
Yeah, we're there, man. We know
I've
say you're ready, you know. We know say
been
you're
ready,
ready.
born ready.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We know say you're ready, you know what I mean? So we could get straight to it because the fans them want to know. The fans them been raving over your brand new
I'm
EP. And I
so
hear
grateful.
congratulations are in order.
Oh, what me do?
For your EP, you do
Oh,
realize that
yeah.
you're the first female Jamaican independent artist to go on the
So
hip
I
hop.
keep hearing, oh gosh, I'm ball, I'm ball.
So you keep hearing what you never expect it.
You know what? Like this project was. Why my baby ear look so? It's not cute. This,
Baby the month
sorry.
19.
This project was so special to me. Like I really poured a lot of myself into it. So for
Mhm,
me, it's like to see people love it just as much
mhm.
as I do. It's like
Were you
compensation enough.
were you surprised at the reception that it got? I mean, it debuted what 14
For
on the
well,
chart?
it ended at 14. I think it started at 26 and then it kept climbing
Right.
and then it finished off like when it got to 14, I'm like, what?
Because that's in the entire United States and you're
Eh,
competing with some heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters.
Were you surprised at all at the
Um.
number?
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I wasn't. I think surprise is not really the word. I think the word
Mhm.
is more overwhelmed. Like,
Yeah.
what?
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 What? Because even me, like when I saw it, I was like, yo, I actually went to check the charts. And then when I see the names that
Only
you're
my
up
people.
against, yeah, man, wow, whole heap of people. And people will release albums from before. But that's the United States.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And people are going to stream them artists hard. And for no say, yeah, you put out an EP, it's not
Yeah.
necessarily an album, it's an
Yeah.
EP, 5 tracks. And it was like really like, whoa. It had
Thank,
that wow factor. Like,
thank
honestly.
you.
Yeah, man,
Thank.
it tough. It tough. I'm want to talk about the EP itself.
Mhm.
Honestly, I can't stop listening to the EP. Really, really good.
Yay!
You see me?
Hey,
I
don't
want to
gas
get
me
some chat.
enough. Sure.
But I tell you, say right now, I'm responsible for half of the streams them where you get. Believe me, Spotify, Bun Dog. You
Oh
know,
man, thank you,
yeah, man, in
Chronic.
a real life. The EP ready. The
Yeah.
name alone. You say you pour a lot into it and you
Mhm.
call it ready.
Mhm.
Why ready? Ready for
No,
what? What are you ready for?
just ready, just like truly, just ready for life, ready for any anything, everything.
What were
There's
you
a
trying to
lot.
tell us? You're trying to tell us that you weren't ready before? You wasn't ready before? What happened?
I thought, you're ready at whatever age you are, whatever stage you are. You always think you're ready until you grow and you evolve, and you're like,
True.
say, looking back, you're like, I never did ready. Like, I was ready at the time and in the space that I was in at that time.
Hmm. Hmm.
But now, ready was so important because I had so many other names for the EP. Like, I did have a list.
That
And
more of know too. Like,
yeah, no, I had a list of names. Yeah, I had names like 1111, Pisces,
that's a good one.
Their Diary, and it's like, none of them never did
Yo,
iconic. Yeah, none of them
yo,
never did iconic.
actually, Dear Diary is a good one. Really
That's
and
the name.
truly.
That's actually the name of my tour that's coming up later this year.
Oh, you
So
have a tour coming up, and we want to talk about that as
yeah,
well.
no,
We
I
don't want to
can't give you
stray the
no
topic.
information on it. Them say me for shut up. Them say me chat too much. My team say me chat too much, so I'm not to talk about it. But I could tell you the name. It's gonna be the Dear Diary tour.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Like the name
So
alone,
yeah,
dope.
out of the list, it was like the last thing that I added to the list was actually Ready Set Go, and it's like
Mm,
I'm going over it, and I'm just like, I think just Ready alone was just jumping out at me, and I've been working on this EP for the last year,
mhm.
prior to when it dropped, and everything, like, I mean, when I tell you, say, I thought everything was falling apart in my life. It was like it was all falling
Right.
together without me
Right.
realizing. But I was pushing through because I'm a soldier. Like anybody can tell you, any of my friends, my
Yeah,
family
girly
can tell
girl,
you,
but
say,
you're a gangster same
yeah,
time. Yeah.
man, I'm a
Mm,
survivor, like for real. Like I'm one of
yeah.
those people that if you put me out in the jungle, like beggar, me, I go beggar survive. I
Come
beggar,
back and
beggar.
lead the pack. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, them way there. And already jumped out at me. And
Mm,
because of what was I mean, like I was losing people, well, not really losing, I was letting go of people. I was
mm-hmm.
just allowing people to leave. I was just, I was
Mm,
leaving people, and my
mm.
life was shifting.
Wow.
And I remember just seeing the word ready and saying release everything and do you. And
You
that
know,
was what it came about.
I love how you said like you were losing people, you were letting people go. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? In some Asian philosophies, they say, yo, when the universe is ready for you to evolve, then
Yeah.
you're going to shed a lot of dead weight.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's going to be one of the most painful experience.
Yeah.
But when the pain over, a whole heap of sunshine and rainbows, you know.
Absolutely.
And we can
Absolutely.
see that right now with your brand new EP out
Yeah.
already. It's
Yeah.
shining bright like a diamond. You don't know. Yeah, but the
Hey.
real life. You see what I said? Take us through the thought process, because you said you've been working on it for the past year. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? Um,
Hmm.
take us through the track listing and the thought process that went into telling the story of Ready.
Wow. First I have a big up Levels to Life, who is my production team, yo.
Mud, mud.
Hands down. Like some big brother where I mean I have a big brother, but if
Hmm.
me did have more big brother, then would I did
Hmm.
add to the list. And
Yeah.
special big ups to Lee Miller and of course German, who is you guys know as Imudio.
Hmm.
German, I'm a G. Like when I tell you, like German recorded the entire EP. And
Dope.
for German too, it was a shock because it's a space where German, as much as I've recorded with German before, I have songs for German, I have like 2, 3 songs for German.
Yeah.
It was never anything like this. So he's in the studio with me and he's looking at me like, yo,
The
this is
vibe.
mad. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like, no, you could have didn't do it, but
Yeah.
yo. So I think it was an experience for everybody. Long Way Down though is what inspired the EP. It was the first song that I wrote,
Yeah.
and it was insane. Like listening to it,
Hmm.
I partnered with one of my writers, and it was like, yo, started it out, and I'm just listening to it, and I'm just like, yo, this is sick. This is sick. I love the concept of it.
Yeah.
I like where it's going. It's like,
Yeah.
you're tough, but you want to be so, but somebody is about to soft life. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you're this
Yeah.
tough girl and you're
Yeah.
strong and you're independent, but there's this guy that's really, really, really engaging your softer side, and you kind of fight it,
Yeah.
but no matter how you try,
Yeah.
every time you go around him, that's why I say in another song, something about your confidence, you make me lose my mind, all common sense. When you try
Mud.
that on, then I'm off again. It's like, what? You turn on the
Yo.
confidence, yo, I'm turn the idiot. And because I'm like that, like I'm very attracted to a confident man. Like I love a
Yeah.
man that's confident and secure in himself.
You know himself.
So
Right.
for me, like that song started it off, and I was like, all right. And you know what? Even before we reach this, so let me just tell you this first part first. I
Go
remember
ahead.
just
Like
thinking,
I'm so
I
involved
know,
right
I'm
now. Like
sorry, I'm
if you don't
sorry.
notice, like I'm just looking at the screen. I'm not even thinking about the next question. Like go on.
I know. I tell
More
you, I
than-
can. Once I'm talking about things that I'm passionate about, I can chat
Hey,
to her. So we're
it's
gonna
all
chat
you.
about a little bit tonight. But
It's
before
all
we
you. I promise.
started, I remember, you know, like I said, shifting. Everything in my life was just shifting,
Right.
shifting, and I was in a space where I was like, yo, say, like, yo, I can do this. Because for
Mm,
all the years of my career, I've been trying to show people my vision. And some of them get it, some people get it. There were
mm,
others that definitely never got it.
right.
Um, but the ones that got it, they still wanted to, they only got it to the extent of their own vision,
Right.
So,
Right.
I used to
Their
have
own
people say to me,
perception. Right.
yes, I used to have people say to me, say, yo, them never really believe in you, Aiden. And no, I don't agree. People believe in you, but they can only believe in you to the extent of their own perception.
Right.
Like to that depth, like it just bucks. So
Yeah.
let's say, wholly for the producer them that I used to work with, them want me run dancehall. I'm like, yo, it's not me. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
love dancehall music. I
Mm-hmm.
love to see my songs. A lot of my songs are dancehall. My Dan is dancehall. Same guy is dancehall. Big ups to
Right.
Zoom and Good Productions. Knees is dancehall.
Right.
If you want to go back even further than that, Make Me Believe You. The Genius. Big up
Yeah.
Steven. That's dancehall. But they're always very melodious. There's always
Mm-hmm.
a little hint of R&B flavor in them.
Definitely,
So
definitely. I have some notes right here when we going to ask you them question. But continue, continue. I love
yeah.
this.
So I
Mm-hmm.
remember just everything, like I said, everything was shifting and my link. I remember my car. I remember I did do bandulo. I did start go hump on TikTok one at a time. And
Mm-hmm.
it was a space for me to just be myself. Like this, the part of me that people don't really get to see, like my
Right,
personality. And I
right,
used to do the dance challenge gym. And I remember I did bandulo.
right.
And I think it's Cash Song. Them at about Paula and Brooke. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
did that one. And I remember after the producer them link me and say, yo, big up yourself. We appreciate the love for the song, blah, blah, blah. And then I went to go check out their page and I realized, say, yo, them have whole heap of R&B songs. So them do dance hall,
Right.
but them have whole heap of R&B songs. Them signed to Sony, them signed to Warner. And me I say, yo,
User.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I just randomly reached out. Like I was just like, okay, let me just reach out and say, hey, can I get some R&B beats? And that was the beginning of the relationship. Anyway, so we're gonna fast forward
Mm-hmm.
now because we're done, past through long way down already. We talk on the
Yeah.
through that already.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was after a long way down now. I was like, yo, send me more. I need
Mm.
more. Send me more.
Yeah.
And the first track we recorded all of them, like I said, long way down, make
Let
a
me guess.
wish,
Ease your mind.
ease my mind. Ease my mind did come later down in the interim still, but long way down,
Mm-hmm.
make a wish, between me and you, and red were the
Yeah.
first four songs that were recorded
Yeah.
for the EP.
And let
And
me
then
guess. And let
between
me
me and
guess.
you was late too.
Let me
So
guess
long,
something. I want to
yeah,
guess
long way.
something before we
Okay,
can
go, go,
finish. I
go.
want to
Sorry.
guess something. Those first four came from your diary.
Ah, stop now. Why you
Tell me
going?
some
Why you
crack the
going to fix
code.
that?
Tell
Why
me
you
some
going to
crack the
fix that?
code. Hey, we are come back to this, because I need to know the
Hello,
format of the EP is so good. Keep going.
yeah, so between me and you are way down. Like when I tell you, say I have long way down, me have make a wish, me have red,
Yeah,
and me I say, all right.
yeah,
And I remember going back through because I saw me stay, like I will go back through. I have a folder where I have all of the beats them when I get, and
yeah.
the ones I love, I keep. The ones when I don't like, I dash them away.
Mhm.
And not in a bad way. Sorry, I don't want to offend nobody. I'm sorry. So not really dash them away, but they're
No
they're
man,
not
and
for
everything
me.
can make the cut. So yeah,
Yeah, so I kind
yeah,
of just shift them. And I remember going back and I hear the beat between me and you, and me I say, yo, it's bad. I'm gonna just
yeah,
start sing every little thing that we do.
yeah,
Na 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 na. I mean, I said, all right, eat that. And remember the night, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna find the hook. I'm gonna send it to Levels, I'm gonna send it to Crumbs. I'm gonna say, yo, Dan, this song I have to drop first. And him say, you serious? I'm gonna say,
yeah.
yeah. I
Um,
recorded between me and you, maybe honestly, maybe like 3 weeks before we put it out. Because
no
it
way.
was like, yo, yeah, it had the sound, it had the thing. I'm like, yo, it's nostalgic. Because even when I'm singing it, like it's
Mhm.
nostalgic.
Yeah,
It remind me of 2000s R&B, the Ja Rule
facts,
era. You know what I
facts,
mean?
facts. That's
So
the first thing that came to my head when I heard that song for real.
yeah,
Yeah,
good,
yeah.
good.
It gave me
And
a Nelly and Kelly type of vibe too.
yes,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yes. So we
Right.
did that, and big ups to Koi Boy too. And we did that, and we put out between me and you, and then it was like, yo, everything just started to fall into place. Like, you know,
It really
it's the
did.
confidence just that really boosted me to do it. Like when I tell
Mm-hmm.
you, say, I decided that, yo, all right, nobody now see my vision, the way I want them to see it or the way I
Mm-hmm.
see it, then here what?
Fine.
Mega just do it. Cause I
Yeah.
realize say, yo, people have to see certain things to believe it. And
Yeah.
then right now I am in a stage where yo, may I believe it before I see it. Like
Facts.
that definite level of self-belief that I never had before. Like I had it, but it wasn't to this level. It wasn't to this
Yeah.
extent. Like, because I've grown so much, I've evolved so much, like more
Facts.
perfect my craft
Exactly.
so much, like yeah, okay, I'm not the best singer in the world, but I can sing. And I know what I want
Facts.
to hear. Like, I know music. I
Yeah.
know different sounds that I'm listening for. I know how I want to sound. I know where I want to be. I know, the kind of legacy I want left behind. So it's kind of like, okay,
I love
let
the
me do
own
this
days.
my way.
Yeah.
And it's like I remember when Russ just came out, and Russ said, I'm not gonna go mainstream. I'm gonna go Russ, and then people are gonna go Russ with me.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my mantras. It was in my notes in when I was with the names of the EP and them thing, because
Right.
I was like, yo,
In a
that's
diary. Yes.
bad. You know,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Yes. I'm like, that bad. And that's what I use to kind of keep me grounded and keep me focused and keep me motivated, keep me disciplined, consistent.
Yeah.
Like, yo, okay, stop focusing on mainstream. Stop focusing on this big, big, big thing. Just be you, do you,
One step
and
at a time
pour
as well.
yourself out
Yeah.
and be genuine with it. And that
And
was
this
how
is the
already it was
result.
made.
Yeah, and this is the result, man.
Yeah.
There's so much that you just said that I could pick apart. I think the whole, you know what I mean, like, losing people and stepping into your own, having your own vision ready to
Right.
execute it. It had a lot to do with the pain of losing
Oh,
and and
yeah.
and, and having a lot to prove as well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So definitely, whenever we see we losing people, we can't really ask why. We just say, oh, you know what? Why not? You know what I mean? And just
And you
keep
don't
it
really look
pushing.
at it as a loss either. I look at it as just lessons. You know,
Lessons
sometimes
learned.
everybody
Exactly.
just can't go with you where you're supposed to be.
Lessons
And
learned. Exactly.
yeah, and then
Yeah.
sometimes people just can't meet you where you are. A lot of the
Yeah.
times your bare minimum is their maximum effort, and
Definitely.
you can't
Definitely.
really force nothing out of them.
No, I 1000% agree with you. Sometimes people come into your life just to take you to the next level, and that's that. You're
Yeah,
not using them. It's just the universe set it up that way there. You know what I mean? In our
exactly,
real life. Do you
exactly.
think the production team that you link with and the R&B sound that they had, do you feel like that had something to do with the major success of the EP? I
Um,
mean, in the US, of course, with the sound that it
yeah,
had.
I think so, and it's so funny because all of that was me because I co-produced the EP. So
Alayate.
yeah, no,
Oh,
I
turn
am.
producer.
Oh, it's really my baby. Like, I promise, if you link levels right now, he will tell you, say,
Yeah.
yo, and me I lead the charge. Them kind of just fall in line a little bit, and
Yeah.
not really fall in line, but them just
Do
support
the,
me.
the, the, the
And
physical things them where you probably cannot do, but you have
yeah,
the
like,
idea.
me
Yeah, give them
can't
the
mix,
idea.
me can't
Yeah.
master, me can't do
Mm.
none of them thing there.
But you have
But
the
the
idea and you
support,
tell them what you
yes.
want. Yeah.
Yeah, and the
I
support
love
that I
that.
get from my brother them, man, may I tell you, say, yo, it is out of this world. Like, my love them can't done. Like,
I love that.
levels to life for life. Like, at Denyque, levels to life. And, it's
Nah,
as,
I
as
love
as
that
the
for you.
team gets bigger, that is what it's gonna be. I'm gonna have a big up Bling Blanc too and DJ Reem.
Back to the interview. So, boom, between me and you talk
Yeah,
about having confidence, and you recorded it 3 weeks prior to putting it out. So,
yeah.
confidence was definitely there because there
Yep.
was a lot of controversy surrounding that track,
Oh
right?
gosh,
Yeah,
Jesus, it's after.
a lot of talking. The
Nice,
first
nice.
question I want to ask you on that, Denyque, right?
Yeah.
The first question I want to ask you on that. Do you regret what happened leading up to the track? The thing with you
Um.
and Popcaan.
Oh well, that was after I was out. Um. Hmm.
Do you regret it?
The thing is,
Mm-hmm.
I wish it went a different way. I
Mm-hmm.
wish it
Yeah,
never go where it did go. Cause
that's part
at
of
the
it.
end of the day, like, me not like go them place there. You get
Yeah,
me?
yeah,
Like I am really, it really take a lot for get me to a certain state. So I wish it was different, but
yeah.
it is what it is. Can't cry over spilled milk, and
Facts.
you
Facts.
know.
Say every time somebody use a melon emoji right now, them associate it with the situation. You do
But
know that, right?
it's so funny because, like, even I remember when everything was happening, and the people them, the troll them are going, and like all my friends were just calling me, and they're like,
Yeah.
yo, I remember one of my girlfriends called me crying. She's like, yo, what are these people saying about you? And I'm like, yo, I know it's a part of the
People
game.
saying about you, like all I saw was people and basically defending you. I really didn't see anything else. Like it was just
Oh no, trust me. I saw
really.
all of them. I saw all of them. I saw all of them. But I think the ones that bothered my circle the most was, when people were saying, yo, you're a troublemaker, or yo, you're doing this for clout, or I remember my girlfriend was crying, and she's like, yo,
Mm.
them people I know say you're not even really like the internet. Like, yo, it's like this is it's like, and
Yeah.
I have a big up Footer too, who, Footer really came out and Footer was like, yo, I know this girl from when?
Yeah,
Like, none of this never warranted. Like,
facts.
the response that to her, to
Right.
Denyque, never warranted.
I
Because
mean, it
Rihanna,
went even further than that because he actually put out a track dissing you.
well, was it at this though?
It
Like,
really wasn't. It
was
really
it at
wasn't.
this?
Still, I think he
But
was. I think he was gaining off of the traction
I
at the whole melon thing too.
maybe. And at the end of the day, it's so funny because growing up, my nickname was Nikki. So hey, win-win. Him win, me win, we all win. Big up Papi anyway him
Yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah, man. I thought a mad thing, man. Because you me see the guy in the video eat a melon to and I say, yo, yeah, no, we don't know who orchestrate the part, but it's funny. You know what I mean? We loved it. We loved it. We loved it. Is me I say, well, um, you know, again, congratulations on the EP. Is me I say, definitely, more make everybody know say, yo, the EP there is a great listen. I think, um the way you put it together, that was your idea as well. The way you
Yeah,
put it together
yeah, man.
in that
Tracklist and
order.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah,
To be honest with you, the order. So I'm a big believer in everything happens as it should. I don't believe in mistakes. I don't believe in coincidences.
facts.
Like, yeah, of course, you know what I mean when I say mistakes, because sometimes we make a mistake and but
Mhm.
like when certain things happen, like if you're supposed to turn left but you end up turning right, somebody
Yeah.
would say that's a mistake. But I would have just say, yo, it's part of the pathway you're supposed to tread right now. So I believe that everything happens as it should, because Ease My Mind was actually supposed to be track three. So Ease My Mind a
Mm-hmm.
long way down, it's supposed to flip. But it ended up coming like Long Way Down was third and then Ease My Mind
Right.
after and then Red.
Right.
But I remember my levels link me and levels is like, yo, Jesus God, the track list gone out the wrong way and yo, a mistake, this and blah, blah. And I'm like, yo, nothing is a mistake, bro.
Can never be
Every
a mistake. It
every
it,
single thing
it
as it should.
worked out perfect because I think it's after Make a Wish, then you have
Long Way Down.
Long Way Down, then Ease My Mind, bruh, it paints a picture in my mind, and I'm gonna tell you what.
Tell me.
For me, the story of the EP in my mind, it started off with just wanting to have fun. All
Right.
right. Started off with just wanting to have fun. You're
Uh-huh.
going through a lot, and it's like, you know what? I don't want to be too serious. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want this to be a thing. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'm an artist. You're probably a person of interest. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But let's not put too much emphasis on it. I like the vibe that we're having and I don't want to ruin it. All right.
Okay.
Then
Okay,
it,
Chronic.
right. Then it goes to it gets a little bit more serious once you knew the capabilities of that guy, right?
Okay.
And what he could do. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You probably haven't felt that way in a very long time and you wanted to hold on to it. You know what I
Right.
mean? So with the natural human instinct, you know what I mean, being a woman, being a
Mm-hmm.
female, you know what I mean, and
Mm-hmm.
you wanting to hold on it, you probably hold on it probably look a bit too tight and it
Mm-hmm.
became toxic in a way. Hence, down the line, you had red,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So it start off that way. Y'all got a little bit more serious. That's the body. The introduction with being nobody nothing know the body
Yeah.
being those three tracks and then red to end it off to say yo I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you because you knew that I didn't want anything serious, and you do this to me, and then no, you're gonna do this to me. I'm gonna f you up. I'm just seeing red.
Yo, it's so amazing to hear that interpretation. Oh
Really?
my God.
Yeah,
That is incredible. Me never
man.
really did think it through so deep still when me I do the track list.
No, and you know you did,
But
subconsciously. I'm gonna tell you why. Because you
subconsciously.
changed the name from my diary. You didn't want to make it too obvious.
No, I didn't want to. I didn't want to.
Talk
I
to me.
didn't want to. But that's
Talk
like
to
that's
me.
a really dope inspiration, interpretation.
Yeah.
I will say, yeah, between me and you, what I loved about between me and
It's
you.
not between me and oh
Yeah, no, I know. So the first song between me and you. What I loved
yeah.
about that song was, people were saying, it's a side chick song or it's a creeping song or whatever. It's all music. Music is art, and
It
art
is
is open to interpretation. Art is open
facts.
to how you see it, to
Facts.
perception, to how you perceive it. Between me and you, for me, the meaning that I put behind between me and you is
Mhm.
everybody wants everybody in their business right now. Everybody
Right.
wants public favor. Everybody want
On
you
the
have to
hype,
know
on the
them have to
likes and
post and
shares.
we have to
Yeah.
see who is who and what is what.
Right.
And I don't know, maybe I like for me no is like no.
Yeah. With being a
Like love me
Pisces,
out
y'all are
loud
so
for
private and
sure.
all. Yeah.
Absolutely love me out loud. But at the
Hmm.
same time, like because I love a private life. Like I
As a
prefer a private
Pisces,
life
as a
as a
Pisces,
private. I prefer a
Pisces
private
are
life.
so
But
private. Yeah.
I'm happy that
You
you
guys
said
are.
private because a lot of people think we're secretive and it's not really secretive. It's just like I don't really like for me, like me not really like show off. Like you can see a
Hmm.
little bit, but you
Hmm.
can't see everything. You
Facts.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And then
I
Make a
agree.
Wish now, Make a Wish was liberating. Like Make a Wish was for my girls. Like
Hmm.
I remember I the first line of Make a Wish was the only part of the song I couldn't find. No lie. I never reached the second verse yet, but in the first verse, I never
Hmm.
liked the first line of the first verse. I say, yo, me not like that. I have to find a new line. Because I
Hmm.
loved everything else.
Hmm.
And but the first line just never did a connect. And I remember I was scrolling through Instagram and scrolling through Reels, and I saw a podcast where it was a all female podcast, and they
Yeah.
were talking about their most mind blowing sexual experience. And the
Dope.
girl that was talking said, "There's one that she will never ever ever forget.
Hmm.
Is she met this guy? They started dating, and the first time they had sex, he literally put his hand around her neck, tightened his grip, and told her to breathe."
Breathe.
And
Man.
I was
I
like,
think
yo, see me lying there.
Oh my God, bro. Yo, when I saw that podcast, I
You saw
saw
it?
that podcast.
Okay,
Yeah, I saw
good.
that. And when I
Okay.
heard the line, he told me put it on and said, bruh, it took me right back to that podcast. That is so freaking crazy.
That is the
And
podcast.
how
I can't
and
even
the
remember the
girls
name
were
of the
saying how much
podcast.
they wanted to try it. Hmm.
Right. So for me, like Make a Wish is, and that's open to interpretation too. Um, of course, people are gonna definitely translate it sexually because
Hmm.
it's a sexual song, but it's sensual too,
It
and
is.
it can take on different meanings. Live
Hmm.
inside me could be like literally giving me your heart, and
Right.
we're coexisting together, or it could literally be like when
Right.
Jamaican people say "living at me like a crab,"
Like a crab. Member
but
hood.
it was liberating. Like all my girls love that song. Like I've not
Yeah.
heard a female say them a woman because I don't like when people refer to woman as female. But I've not met a woman that don't love that song. It's
You
like
notice,
no.
when me refer to females since you've been on the podcast, I'm gonna say females, I'm gonna say woman, because I
Yeah.
know how Pisces are. Like I don't know, it's something about me. I'm psychologically like mother's very observant.
Are you
I'm
a
a,
Pisces too?
I'm not. I'm a
Oh, okay.
Capricorn actually.
Oh wow. Okay.
And yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you gotta already say.
Oh no, I don't really know nothing about Capricorn.
Oh yeah.
I
Okay.
don't really
Cool.
know.
Cool. Cool.
And
Cool. Cool.
I have enough Capricorn friends, so me
Yeah,
and them
man.
cool.
We're pretty dope. We're pretty dope species. You
That's
see me?
true.
Yeah, man. I know y'all are very spiritual.
Yeah.
I could have guessed that you were a Pisces based on your music, like even Make a Wish, even the
Uh,
1-1 and everything. The fact
yeah.
that you released your EP on the second of the second, even that could have told me everything I needed to know.
Stop reading me. You're
Trust.
reading
You
me
see,
to
even the
filth.
man, I'm telling you. And when I saw, that's what actually got me like thinking, yo, I need to have a conversation with you from them
Right.
times. Yeah, man, from them times. And I remember like trying to reach out to you. Like I got your email. I'm emailing you. When you replied to the email, it was so long ago. You noticed that? It was way before the EP was released. You noticed that?
Way before.
Yeah, man. And I was like interacting with your post, and it was so dope to see that one of the pictures that you asked, like, which one of these you like, guys, made the cover is the one that I pick. It's actually dope. You know what I mean?
That was really the one that I loved, but I'm also a little indecisive. So me
Hmm.
like forget you
Other
know,
people's opinion.
insights.
Hmm.
More insight, not opinion.
Yeah, the black and white, it tough. The cover,
Thank you.
tough, tough. Man, I love it. All right. I'm gonna be here for long. Mama ask you a couple more questions, right?
Mhm. No
Um,
problem.
being a woman in
Yeah.
dancehall.
Mhm.
being a woman in dancehall, and a mother as well. How do you balance, motherhood and actually trying to reach for the stars as a dancehall artist?
Um, just as an artist on a whole, it's hard. It take a village, and I got to
Facts.
big up my mother, my mother.
Big up, mommy. Yeah, what in a real life?
I have to shout out mommy. Mommy has really like, just on this journey. Like I tell you, especially in the last couple of years, like
Yeah,
my mom and I have always been close, but in the last couple of years, it's like we just get extra, extra tight. And
nice.
my mom inspires me so much more than she even knows, you
Yeah,
know, and I feel seen by her because
wow,
now our relationship has evolved to the place where
wow,
she will, really say things like, watching you be a mother has been the best gift that I've ever received. Like them thing that
wow.
I make me ball, so them thing that I make me
But
ball
that
and
does
them
melt my heart. I'm a man, so I can just imagine. That's
understand.
yeah, man. That's
So
sweet.
our relationship has really developed, and my mom is my rock. Is my
Yeah,
rock. Like any little thing, may I tell you, say any little thing,
yeah.
mommy? No,
He's
any
there.
little thing. So I'm really, really grateful to still have her in my life at this point. And, yeah.
Yeah. So mommy basically help you balance being an artist
Mommy
and
and,
being
and,
a
and,
mother.
and other family members too. Like I call her my second mother. It's really my big cousin. So I call
Hmm.
her my second mother. She too.
Big up
And I
mommy and
really
big
do
up
have
big
a
cousin.
village. Yeah, I have a village, man, and I'm grateful for them. I'm grateful that for every single person that God has strategically put in my life, and
Wow.
you know
So
the
well put.
marathon continues.
So well put. Like you're so well spoken. I like that. I like I
Thanks.
like that.
We're
You
gonna
know,
go
I
to
love
school,
that. The red track to the red track mad. Cause me kind of toxic away, so I love the red track.
It's my favorite song. It's my favorite song
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the EP. Actually, let me tell.
Easy.
Long Way Down is my favorite song. Then Make a Wish. Then Between Me and You.
So we ease that.
Then Red. Then Ease. Me love all of
Ease are the
them.
last.
Yeah, but me
Ease are
love
my
all of
second,
them. No,
Ease
let
are
me tell
my
you what I
second.
love about Ease now. I love the empowerment. So you see like
Yeah.
how Make a Wish is liberating, Ease My
Yeah.
Mind now is
I love that
empowering.
too.
Ease My Mind is the kind of like, to me, it kind of remind me of Cater to You in a way.
In our way.
Ish, but
In
it's like
our
it's
ways.
more like, okay, so in Cater to You, you're pouring to the man,
Yeah.
but in that Ease My Mind is like you are now.
The dominant. The
No,
it's a
not
no,
really,
not really the
not really,
dominant, but just
It's soft
the
life. Ease My Mind
no,
is soft
no,
life.
but well or not, you see the lyrics and how you put it like a you a push the flame. You get what me I say? So
Exactly.
that's why I like it because
It's empowering.
exactly it and it's sexually liberating as well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Some that I love about and guess what I love about it to why I add that and me say, oh, that's my second favorite. The flow the flow of it, your cadence in that song was
Thank you.
different,
Yeah,
right?
true.
It was different. For most of the EP, you were singing. For
Yeah.
that one, you give us a semi
Yeah.
DJ
Cause
type
that's
of vibe,
dancehall. That's Lee
right?
Miller.
You see
Can't
me? I say
nowhere
so.
else.
I'm love the flow. I'm love how you there say the things. I'm like, yeah, say yo, me already tell you, say yo, me I come link you
Yeah.
without no
You know,
panty.
me
Thing the
taking
big black
naked and
and
going to tell you me
gigantic.
not like panty.
Right. You see me? I say yo the thing they big black and gigantic, but the way
Yeah.
you see the way you say black, you know say black, you say block. Big block and I mean I say boop, boop, boop. Pull up.
And I know a whole heap of people are wondering what I say after that. So I'll say it here. It actually says, how you do that bad stab, it have me
Mm.
away. Do that back fast. And that me I say. Because when you shove that
Shabbat.
drop draws,
Yeah,
it get me
sure,
amazed. You
sure.
could not pause. My heart me ablaze.
Yeah. Me did I go wait for me did I go wait for add the sound effects them, but all this. Yeah, man. And you wrote that one? You wrote all
No,
of
no,
them?
that one I co-wrote. That one I co-wrote.
Yo, trust me. if you ever decide to do what everyone else was asking you for and quote unquote run dancehall type of song that with that type of flow and cadence because it's so unique. I've never heard a female artist sound like that before, a dancehall artist sound
Thank
like that
you.
before, and so sensual at the same time. Most of, you know what? Let me not say that either, but most
I
of the
like
lyrics I'm hearing in a dancehall, it's surface. It's surface.
For me, I really like to channel. This is why I'm very picky with the energies that allow around me. I'm picky with the
Mm,
projects that I take on because I like to channel. Even if a song is written for me, like I'm open to that. Like I tell writers all the time, yo, come in, let's work. Because to
mm,
be honest with you, I have not really had a lot of experiences of the things I want to sing about. So it's
mhm.
like, yo, pen that for me. I'm fling it out there. So
Yeah,
for me, I like to channel it. Like that's when I kind of get into my actor bag because I like to channel the emotion
yeah,
and I
man.
like to
Me say that
you
in a
have
more
to
say your music
because
video them.
yeah, you have
The
to
actress back.
yeah. Like one thing about me, I can deliver a song. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
That's for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
Like even if you know that somebody write it for me, you still are gonna
Mhm.
be like, yo, but
Yeah, man.
yo.
Between me and you, from the office scene to the bedroom to the S&M type of vibe, I was like glued. I was glued to my
You
laptop
were blown
screen. Trust
away.
and believe. I was glued.
Oh, you
The
were
acting
glued.
was
Okay.
really good. You get the chemistry between you guys weren't like 100% there still, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what the guy was probably him the too short for the kind of guy what would I say with you.
You you know you're outside.
For the type of guy what we are here about in the song, but just say yo, they could have picked a different guy. But your acting part was really good. I can see in a movies, I can see a star Jamaican movies.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, for real. What happened with my host? Oh,
I'm here. Hush, hush.
you're good. You probably got a call or something. That's
Yeah, I
fine.
did.
I'll
I
cut
did.
that part out too.
Mm.
I have only for editing for the.
I do. I wanna go into film. But baby steps. I
Yeah,
may continue my journey.
yeah, yeah. Facts. Speaking of which, because you spoke about you're very skeptic about who you let around you. If you could pick just one major collaboration with any
Mm,
dancehall artist, dead or
mm,
living,
mm,
who would it be?
mm. Oh God. So
Mm-mm.
no, I'm not telling you no lie.
Take your
Like,
time.
yeah. A part of me wish so I would have come back in a music. So we got a Patra, Shaba.
Ooh,
Mm.
that's a good one.
Patra and Shaba. TJ. TJ, I'm an artist.
Those are good ones, man.
Like it's
The I am Chippy EP, good too.
bad. That album there shut.
Shot
And I
man.
remember it's like I remember saying this on another interview and they were like, oh, you just riding the wave with drift. I'm like, brother, what you talking about? Like,
No do with that.
brother, me
Yeah,
talk about from owner lane.
yeah,
Like that's when I really, really started to pay attention. Like, yo,
yeah.
that's my anthem to this
So
day.
so
Owner
so
lane is my anthem because
oh
at the
the
end of the
owner
day,
lane part.
being
Okay.
on my owner lane.
Yeah. So
um,
TJ, I'm guessing he would you being a Pisces, I guess the balance with the sensual, yeah, you're a tough girl, but you want to be submissive. So a more gangster guy would a song coming together would like actually balance out the song. Is that type of vibe you look for?
to be honest, I never really go so far. I just know say he's definitely there, alongside
Mhm.
Lil Wayne. Like I love me some Lil Wayne. Like,
Girl, I
yo,
know
may I
what
talk
to
about I'm
see.
not talking nowadays Lil Wayne. May I talk
Yeah,
about the Carter Lil Wayne. Carter
yeah,
1, 2, and 3 Lil Wayne. May I talk about
yeah,
3 Pete Lil Wayne. May I talk about you understand?
yeah. You know who I would love to see you do a feature with?
Tell
J.
me.
Cole.
Oh, I love me some J.
I
Cole.
see you. Yeah, man. I see you doing a feature
Let's
with J. Cole.
manifest it. We're putting it out there. Putting it out there in the universe. Father God, you're paying
Yo,
attention. Make it
trust
up.
me, that would have tough.
That would be. I
That
love
would
Jay.
have tough.
I think he's
J.
super
Cole
talented.
is tough, man. Um, Um, so I noticed that, you know, when I was doing my research about you, I figured out that you've been doing music since '09, right? It's really '09, right? You started
Mm,
off '09.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Hotel.
I mean, most of them research thing and them not so accurate, you know. You see me? So
I
'09.
got
So
summer
base
love. Summer love hitting. Oh, I got summer love in 2010. So you can call it
right.
2010.
So basically over a decade. My question to you is: have you seen the dancehall space evolve, and what would you say like is the most like the more defining part that you've seen like growing with dancehall and watching dancehall grow? What is the most defining part that you've seen like over the decade?
Hmm.
May I ask you too much hard question that you?
No, to be honest, I'm not going to lie to you. It's just not something that I should pay attention to. I'm
Oh
so kind of tunnel vision on
yeah,
me and
yeah,
focused on, my lane and
yeah.
what I need to do. Um, and we can't even call it the full 10-year either. 'Cause I took a break. I took a four
You
year
did,
break.
you did. I
So,
read about that as well. Yeah, I read about that as well.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I took a 4-year break. 2016, I did drop Proud
Mm,
Wifey, and like I just felt like I didn't know who I was anymore, and I just said, "All right, lift up a little bit." And in 2020, I came back with same guy.
mm. With
So
Chanel Muir, right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
that track there.
Another good productions.
I
So
love
good
that track there.
with them there. A big
Yeah,
song, man.
yeah, man, I love it, man. You
It's the
messing with
first
the.
I'm first never see so much woman come unite all over the same man. We say, oh, the whole of us share the same man. That
No,
makes
man,
sense.
I love the idea because like I'm all about female empowerment as well.
Oh
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
for sure.
Especially in the business. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think Usher and an next guy had a song.
yeah. R. Kelly.
R. Kelly had a same girl
Bird.
thing, and
Yeah,
then for you, the ladies to come into dance hall
yeah,
and say same guy,
yeah, man.
tough. Is the message? It's actually an anthem. You know what I mean? It's actually an anthem.
A big
Yo,
fucker song, but the song is it's melodic
mm,
and the
yeah,
concept really catch you like
tough
what?
man. Yeah, man, it tough. It
Yeah.
tough. Speaking of which, like, why haven't we seen you with more shows in Jamaica?
I don't know. I have to promote them.
What for go on? What for go on? Like, you know, say half five people in with the pan shows and I like say.
Promoters.
Yeah, cause we are look out for you on some big shows. Like we need Denyque
Hey,
pan Summerfest.
I agree.
Summerfest is a message.
Promoters.
Tough man. We need to see that. And what
I really
about
give
like
it time.
performances overseas? You have anything coming up?
So
I
we're
mean,
working, like I
other
told you,
than
we're working on a US tour right now. We're working on a Europe tour and we're working on a Japan tour.
mm-hmm,
And all of that will happen in 2024. But
mm-hmm.
those are the only details I can give you.
Okay.
Yeah, them like I tell you, them say I get too excited and I chat too much. So
Yeah, you put out things in the universe way before, and then the darkness kind of take it. Me know them way. They trust me. Me have to start do that too. All right, but
woo!
that's what I know. All right,
I will, sure.
Florida me because
Oh no, for sure. For
all right. So
sure.
I'm there then. I'm there.
Got to be.
But they are the Florida one. You see me? But I can know that from now.
Hey,
You see me? I say yeah. You don't know. I want the upfront. You see me? I say I want to
right
help
up
sing
at
some of
the
my song them.
right up at the front there. So
Yeah. I want to sing some of my song them, but we can't go sing the female sexual liberated
no,
ones
no,
them.
no.
You know what I
No,
mean? We
man, you
not go
can't
do
sing
that.
Make a Wish, man. You just have to flip it. Just nobody sing same guy. That's
No,
enough
then
to sing.
cause then no, me cause me I go there in front. Your voice I go loud, and then it I go sound like me I sing where you say that can't go work.
That's true.
It
That's
cannot
true.
work.
That's true. That's true.
No, that is the way I say.
All right,
Yo,
just
then
sing the chorus of my done then.
yeah, man. You are my not even
Here you
that.
go.
Not even that. You are my No, sir. Me no like that.
Me can't win. Me can't win.
Me no like that. Your songs are mostly
They're for the
relationships
girls.
and it's for the girls. You know what I mean? You're for the girls. What do you give me some song for the man them? What go on?
Um,
I know you have it in your lock up to give me some bad
I
girl
do.
tune to What go on?
I do. Them are forward, man. Don't worry yourself.
Yeah, one the bad
Fuck
girl
up.
thing them when you're there in your ski mask and you rob two bank, you jump out in a Ferrari. Off a going. You know what I mean?
Yes, I.
Yeah,
Them
but girl,
about.
then money spend. You see what I say?
Hey!
Yeah,
Hey!
mad
Yeah, so
thing.
next song I have coming up, of course we're still running up ready. We're still running up the EP,
Facts,
running up those numbers.
facts,
So, guys go out and get it. It's a really, really great
facts, facts.
compilation of work.
The
Um,
the 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 link the link is gonna be in the description, so you can check out all of the platforms that
yeah,
it's on. I use Spotify. She
yeah,
doesn't have the whole EP on YouTube yet. I don't know why.
soon.
Why she a weird pattern? You know, but she have it on other streaming platforms, you know what I mean? So you guys can check it out. Me definitely I'll take the link from her way. We basically take it to all other platforms and not just the
Hey,
Spotify. So
yeah. And
mega
up
bother her
next,
up
I have
and tell her
a
to send it over.
ah, I have a collab, a remix coming. I'm on the remix of Devin the Doctor song, Think Like a Man, produced by Romy Icon. Romy, big up
Yo,
yourself.
me and Romy did have a conversation about that too, you know.
Yeah,
It's
I saw him
crazy. Yeah,
enough.
man.
My
Yeah,
talk about my song. Yeah,
because me see it on him DP
man, I
and
be
thing.
man.
Me I say, yo, that would actually like me cannot wait. The cover art alone
Sick, right?
with the switch. And you know
Big up
what's
to
funny?
Devin. Devin is so talented, yo. Shout out to Devin.
Yo, tell me about it. I'm hoping, like, if all goes well, because me I talk to Romy, we can probably have him on the podcast, so we can talk
Yeah.
about that as well. The what was funny about the cover art is the fact that your head was on the male body because of Barbie and Ken thing, but guess what? His head never go on the female body, so it's like
No,
never say bad man head, no go on that.
no, can't do that. You're crazy. Crazy.
So when we
Because the
see it,
whole
man,
concept
like,
of the
oh.
song is he's trying to get me to think like a man.
Mm,
And
you know
it's
the
just,
song they are going interesting.
oh, you're very,
Yeah,
very,
man, me I gotta do
very.
a reaction to that song. The people I
You
forget know about this
should.
anyway.
You
Yeah,
should.
and might just do a reaction to your latest video that I asked you about in the comment section that time. Um, we just spoke about it. It's on the EP. My brain kind of lag.
Make a wish?
Make a wish.
Mm. Oh,
My
the
brain,
visualizer.
yeah, my brain just lag. Yeah,
That's
we
fine.
need to do a thing to that too as well. Because I think there's a lot of things going on in the video, and like I said, I pay attention to detail. So enough things you can talk about the video and the EP and everything and everything and everything.
All
You know what
right.
I mean? So is that
Very
it?
exciting.
Like
Big things.
tour, ready EP,
Yeah.
um,
Couple of videos dropping.
collaboration.
We're going to drop a video for every song on the EP, so I can look out for that as well. We're dropping a video for My Don, Big Ups to Weekday, Javi, the entire crew.
Oh man,
Um, what else may I do? I have my own TV series ish. It's a YouTube series. It's called What Would Denyque Do? That I dropped the 13th, I think, or the 14th. See, February is my month,
yeah,
So that's why
definitely.
I have bag of things are going in February. You
Definitely,
understand?
definitely, definitely, definitely. You have your own TV series that come up.
Yeah, it's like a YouTube series. It's called What Would Denyque Do? So it's conversations, no flicker joke here and there, and just
Where is that gonna be?
it's gonna
Where
be on youtube.com/Tidal League.
we are gonna
Okay?
need that link there.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
community are gonna need that. We are gonna need
Got
the
you.
link there. I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
it's
we need to
exciting.
see
I think
that.
people are gonna love it. I
Yeah,
hope
man.
people love it because I love it.
Cannot wait. What else? That's it.
Yeah, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned to my Instagram if you want to stay. If you want to know the no, like definitely lock into my IG because that's where I mostly post all of the
Facts.
what's upcoming. And of course, if you
Facts.
want like a joke and thing, you go over
Facts.
TikTok. If you want to see me, I'm
Facts.
a fool of myself. You can get that on IG too. But it's mostly
Mostly
over
on TikTok.
TikTok.
Tell the people exactly how they can find you on these social media networks. We're gonna be putting them in every like all of the
For
links them in the
sure.
description.
So Instagram is Denyque, the Denyque at TheDenyque is not an I. And TikTok is It's Denyque. I'm on Threads, the Denyque. I'm not on Twitter, cannot deal with over this, so no. Um, my website. Make sure you go to my website. That's our everything there. The EP, the
www.danik.me.
song them, the video them, merch. If you want to catch up with some merch, I have a capsule collection dropping on February 19th. That's gonna
Everything
be
in a
so
February. Yeah.
everything in February, just right before my birthday. My birthday is the 21st, and on my birthday, I'm giving everybody a discount for the entire day for me. Like you're gonna get a percentage off of the entire merch site on my website. The website
Man.
is thedenyque.com, THEDENYQUE.com. And everything that
Yeah.
they like me say, anything you want to know, that's where you gotta go.
Check out the description, guys. You hear that?
Yes.
Definitely, I'll get all of the links. Them, like I said, make a bother up for all of them one time, and we're gonna post it there for everybody to see. And look out for Denyque on the My Diary tour coming to a state near
Dear
you. You know what I
Diary.
mean? The Dear Diary tour. My bad. Dear Diary. Hashtag Dear Diary tour.
Mhm.
Is the man
Good
say
girl,
coming
bad
to a
habits.
state near you? Huh?
Good girl, bad habits.
Yeah, that by side, good girl, bad habits. You wanna know the thing go. Is there I said, Denny, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down with Press Play Podcast, you know what I mean,
Thank
and my
you.
community and having a conversation with us. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure to have you here and the conversation was so good.
It
Is
was
I
a
said, I didn't even feel like I was doing an interview, to be honest.
hey,
Yeah, I don't even know why I made it nervous.
hey. Never that. But
Yeah,
thank
man,
you. I
Denny, big up
appreciate you,
yourself.
Chronic. Had fun.
Definitely.
And shout out to everybody that tuned in. Thank you so much. Remember to go stream Ready EP. Get with your girl. It's your girl Denyque. And I can't wait for you guys to see, what's up next. Big, big, big love. Shout out to Press Play and all of you. Mwah.
Know the thing go. Boom.
He put his hand around my neck, told me to take a deep breath.